Hello everyone, and welcome back to Blackguards. We finished the tutorial pretty much last time. I think I want the music to be a little more quiet, so I'll put that down to 50%. And effects down to 50 as well. Again, let me know if there's anything you would like to see change. Now, let's head to Nether. Because we want to know what happened to us, basically. You can gear up in towns, rest to heal your wounds, or look for new quests and information. Healers treat your wounds and cure poison. Innkeepers offer a place to rest for a couple of silver coins. And yeah, that's about it. This town. So we have a guy here we can talk to.
Ah, a former student. You don't look like you made something out of yourself. Why am I not surprised? You always wear a scapegrace. Thought the gods did bless you, huh? But eventually, the things that matter are neither beauty, nor strength, nor agility. What you need are proper skills. You need to hone them, then hone them again, and when that's done, hone them some more. Every cursed day.
Okay, I will keep listening once more, but I think all he does is spout random dialogue.
And I'm certain you still stumble into your duels completely unprepared. How many times did I tell you to get yourself a proper belt? Do you really prefer to rummage around for bandages and potions in your backpack in the heat of battle? Belts. Very important.
I see.
So, yeah. Basically, I think there's a lot more
Alright.
dialogue to him, but he basically tells us stuff we already know. Here's a healer, which we don't need because we're at full health. Here's a
You'll
blacksmith.
need weapons in the wild south, and mine are the finest.
Merchants offer many useful items. The merchant's goods are to your left, your party's inventory is to the right. To buy an item, drag it from the merchant's tab to your party's inventory. To sell an item, drag it from your inventory to the merchant's tab. Alternatively, you can buy or sell items via shift plus left click. There will be no confirmation pop-up, however. Using the arrows above your party's inventory, you can change the equipment menu to compare equipped items to those that are available in the shop. Yeah, that would be this. I can choose to compare to what I have and to what certain of my characters have equipped. Now I have no weapons to sell. I think I can sell these pants and the shoes, and I'm using the shift plus left click because it's faster. Items, I want to keep those definitely. So I don't have enough to actually buy a sword, which means for now I will have to stick to the rather mediocre stuff I have. But I need to talk to the innkeeper to progress.
Ah, not in the best of moods today.
Not today, Donna Miss Auntie.
Trouble? You know, I've always got a bed for you. If you've got a shiny silver coin for me.
Any news?
Any news?
You could say that. Count Urias's daughter is dead. Murdered. Such a pretty girl. Wait, didn't you know her?
Well, I guess can't hurt to be honest.
Yes, I knew her.
No wonder your face is as long as a fiddle. Her murderer is to hang the day after tomorrow. Priors curse him. Princess Eleanor was always kind to us.
So Lysander was the guy who basically tortured us. Well, he had someone else do it, but let's ask about him.
Do you know anything about Lysander?
The alchemist's son. They say he took a ship for the south yesterday. To Mangbiller, I believe. No wonder he wanted to get away from here. He was very close to Princess Eleanor, wasn't he?
Well, I guess he was, but it's suspicious that he would leave. Anyway, Count Urias.
Where's Count Urias?
He disappeared. No one knows where to. He didn't even stay for his daughter's funeral.
Renting a room would again, we would sleep the night and that would refill our health and MP, which we don't need. Now the healer, I believe he only heals our health and he removes wounds. But we need neither, so let's end this.
See you someday, Donna Miss Auntie.
May Travia be with you.
Maybe we should get some gear first. And a drink.
I've got the gear, I've got the drink. Let's talk to the merchant El Riccio.
Alricho.
You? Shouldn't you be swinging from the gallows by now?
I was able to flee.
I managed to escape, but now
But now? Now you're coming to me of all people. Some nerve you've got.
I didn't kill Eleanor.
Be that as it may. What do you want from me?
Where's Aurelia? Is she in Neither?
No. Horatio says she disappeared, and you should do the same.
And the princess?
She's already in the tomb of the Calamars. They say the clerics had some trouble putting her body back together. Anything else?
Once again, something must be really strange here when a woman is obviously being killed by a wolf and they blame someone standing next to her wielding a sword. It seems, I don't know, like there's a little more to the story than we know at this stage. Let's see if we
I
can...
need equipment.
Let's see if we can buy anything. Knife? No? Way too expensive, thank you. Nope, I think we're good. In time we will have more money.
And now?
Let's head for the cemetery.
Great plan. We can dig ourselves a grave just in case.
Well, you never know. Before you travel on, you should improve your skills. During the events of the story, your party will acquire adventure points. You can use these to level up your characters. Each improvement costs a certain amount of adventure points. Click plus to improve a skill by 1. If you want to undo an improvement, click minus. You'll get a refund of the points you've just spent. The more proficient you want to become in a skill, the more adventure points you have to pay. You can also save your points to learn new spells and abilities from a trainer later on. Well, I think I'll check if there's anything I really want, but the thing is, weapon talents would maybe be interesting, but I currently don't have any good weapons, so I'm not entirely decided which weapon type I'm focusing on the characters. I can't use any spells. I mean, I could improve my attributes a little, but... No, I think I'm okay. I'll leave it at it as it is, and we'll just see how it goes.
So many tombs.
The tomb of the Calamals must be here somewhere.
There's much to discover. Click one of the tombs to do some dungeoneering. The green waypoint lets you return back to town. Okay, so this is basically where my party is currently at. This would take me home. And I have crossroads, crypt, and crypt. So I'll do the crossroads first. Large objects on the battle map provide cover against arrows, bolts, and most spells. High objects provide more protection than medium objects. Ranged combat and casting is only possible if there's a proper line of sight. Large objects or other characters block the line of sight. Every acting character on the battlefield can block line of sight. In this case, size does matter. A dwarf like Norim, for example, can be bypassed by weapons with long reach, like a spear. A massive ogre, however, usually won't find any cover on most battle maps, and he'll act like it. So this is telling us that we can use cover, such as these tombstones, to hide behind. Now, I mostly just want to power attack the guy. power blow, whatever. Defense. Every character can only parry once per turn. Take care that your characters don't get swarmed. So if I have a certain chance to parry, I can only do that once per turn, which means I would... Ideally, I want the enemies to attack spread out among my party, so not everyone ganging up on a single target. Now... how about we give that guy a bit of... burst of flame. And Norim. I will also put the power blow up here. And use it. Now, how about I move behind the guy and attack him? So I'm closer to the archer. Similarly, I would like to mage him, so take a fireball. Ah, that failed. Let's just look at the battle log quickly. So I don't quite know what that means, but the talent check is CLDECN. I'm assuming that's character values. 3 different values that I have to pass, essentially, to successfully cast the spell. And my talent value is 6 plus bonus of 2 from the spell, maybe? So maybe plus 2 is better than minus 2? I don't really know that well. So firstly I have to roll a 14. I rolled a 13, so that passed. Next I had to roll an 11. I rolled a 19. That failed. But I could spend talent points, which I apparently had 8 of, to ignore that one failure. But then I failed again, had to roll a 12, got another 19. So didn't have enough point left, the spell failed, basically. I don't know the exact details of how that works, but I could look that up. If you're interested, just let me know. Now, Norim, you can power blow again. No! Nice, critical hit. And I'll power blow the archer. And I guess I don't really need to waste any more MP on the guy, so I'll just use normal attacks. Brilliant. So we get some more MP, some more money, and some more loot. Now, and I think I'll start with the top crypt. I believe that's the best way to go, because I'll obviously cover them all eventually. Oh hey, skeletons. How about I wait on everyone to see how far they get, so I maybe get an attack in before they do. Now, power blow this one. And power blow the same one, I think. And that was a critical failure. No, 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 no. I want you to move here. Now I would like to check if I can fireball in a reasonable way. I can hit 2 of them. Can I? I need to hit this. Yeah. There we go. So the fireball has a small area of effect, which I can take advantage of now. That's the first skeleton killed. Second skeleton killed.
How is one supposed to concentrate around here?
Oh, it's still at full health. I should have power blowed then. But yeah, I think I'll stick to normal attacks for now. Simply to conserve my astral
This tour is
points.
fascinating, but
It must be one of the others.
Yep, this is the wrong one. But we obviously get AP and some money and, well, some stuff. So obviously I want to take everything. Now I can quick save. The game autosaves after every combat anyway, but yeah, there's the autosave. And there's the quick save. Now, character sheet. I actually want to do one thing. I want to go into Zorbera and spells. The Burst of Flame is at skill level 6. At level 8 I get a an improved version basically, so I'm spending those 2 points to take advantage of that. By the way, anything that's got the lock on it, I have to find a trainer to be able to unlock it, which means even though I have 40 AP and I could thus technically, for example, put points into Magicka Infracta, which I don't quite know what it does. Can't scroll down, really. Up. There we go. No, that's the Burst of Flame. Why can't you just... Okay, that works, yeah. If I mouse over it, it doesn't keep it. I have to click on it once. Which is a Dispels enchantment, so that's kind of a removing debuffs, I believe. But yeah, I can't spec it, even though I have the AP for it. Yes, I want to confirm the changes. And I guess let's go to this crypt now. Wolves. Wow. He knocked down Norim straight away, that's kind of mean. Ha! Which means Norim has to spend his next action getting up. He won't be doing very much. Now. Can I... Let me just make sure I get the fireball. Can't I get the fireball up here? Yep, I can, and I can get the level 2 Burst of Flame here, and I can get the level 1 Burst of Flame if you were to let me there. Now, can I get the fireball in so that it... Nope, I can't hit the right location, so what I'll do is I'll do the level 2 Burst of Flame, 78%. I just want to check. So it has a decreased chance to hit, which means if the talent modifier is negative, that makes it harder to use, I believe. But it obviously also deals more damage, and 78% isn't bad. And there's Norim back on his feet. And here you saw I failed the CN12 test. Needed to roll below a 12 and I didn't. But I could spend the talent points. Apparently it only cost me 1 to ignore this fail, because I was only 1 off. That makes sense, actually. Talent value is 8, penalty is 0, so I get an 8. Yeah, so I can compensate the roll using talent points. That makes sense. However, I want to power blow this. And this time Norim did not get knocked down, so he should be able to act. Now, fireball. Can I get... Yes, I can. Wow, well that did a lot. Yep, power blow. Ha! Same thing. Okay, so far only Norim took a little damage in this fight, which is bad. I'm low on astral points though, and I think I would just want to use normal attacks for now. Not that they do much, because Zoberan is not a strong fighter. And because I don't have sufficient points in... I don't know what the attribute is, but none of my guys is good at detecting the health of wildlife, so I don't know how much health these wolves actually have. I can see the bar, but I don't know whether that's 1 point or 10 points, basically. And this one seems to flicker for some reason.
Die!
Oh. How dare you knock my mage down. And he hurts him again. Well, that's mean. But I would like to use normal attacks now because they have a higher chance to hit. And he's almost dead.
This can't be the right tomb.
I hope those dogs weren't guarding anything important.
And another 25 AP. No money, but at least we got some provisions. Which is good, because I can use provisions to rest at any point. And by resting, my party becomes rested and restores full vitality and astral points, or health and mana points. Let's do a quick save, and so the last crypt is the right one. What a coincidence, it's almost like I'd known. And we will discover that next time, so I'll see you then. Bye bye.